Yes, I see they're parked very close, aren't they?
They have to be to get the trolleys in.
Yeah.
That's a while since it ran, so it's locked itself down almost.
That's a bit flash then.
Because it didn't move off as smoothly as I expected it to. The trolley was close to the overhead, so it flashed. Can you switch me off?
That's where the ball collectors and the pantographs are handy.
It is. Bows can be a bit of an issue. Pantographs are much easier. See how we're spinning on the rail?
Yeah.
Because it's on a bend. So I'm going to leave it in one lot till we're over this lot. It's a nasty rail today, I'm afraid, folks. Now we're straight, it's going. If the bogies are at an angle underneath the car, it'll spin on us. Now, I understand they want us to follow the service car, so we'll sit here till it's gone past us.
Nearly slipped.
It's a bad rail.
That was slippery, so.
It's a very bad rail. More than £20 there, stopped it. Now we'll apply enough to hold it in place. Now, if you'd like to go with Keith, he's going to turn the pole when the compressor stops. We've always got to make sure the compressor is not going to hold it down. I'll explain why in a minute. And then walk the arc.
Walk, being careful, you don't touch the wire. No way! Here it was gone.
Right, if you'd like to come to the front. So we're sitting with the air brake on.
Hold tight, please.
And that means we're going 1 notch, 2. We've got some wheel spin there, perhaps. We'll have to do it in 1. See what I mean about it being a bad rail?
Yeah.
And the leaves don't help. Because you walk the
Should clear up once a few rods have gone over it.
it probably won't today because it's still damp.
Oh.
It's the leaf mulch that does it.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have to struggle around this on 1 notch with us being a double trucker. please. Now that we're round the corner, it's picking up. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's just coasting along now. We've thrown off, not drawing any power. So my colleague has to reach for the single line token.
All right.
So now that's great. That was only about 15 to 20 pounds. So it's hanging awkward there. Okay.
Tram front have a ticket to it.
He's seen it,
Yeah.
therefore he can leave it. We've arranged that we're going to pick it up, so he can't come
So
back
we've got to test the emergency brake.
until it's the other end.
Yeah.
That's stopped. There's nothing wrong with that. When I got to notch 1, that would release the air track and draw power, and it just moves off. You see what that was?
Okay. Do it again, yeah?
No. It only gets done once to make sure the electric brake is working.
Right.
You won't need to do it because I'll be doing it at both ends of this journey. So we're approaching Wakebridge. We've got a ring your gong sign, and there's a 4 kp per hour as we go round these points.
I'm a sweeper.
Yeah, but they've got the worst problem than we have with the Blackpool car. It should be even more light-footed. We got clear at the back.
Yes.
The danger here with this rail in particular is it picks up and doesn't stop. Could you tell me what the telltale sign of that might be? All right. Air off, 1 notch of power. This is where we have to duck the pole, otherwise we'll get this separation when we get back to the...
Oh, I see, to go on the right.
We've come back on the uphill wire from
Yeah.
there, so we
Yeah.
need to now duck it to the downhill wire.
Yeah. All right. So how much further does the track go?
Probably about another quarter of a mile or
Oh,
so.
yeah.
You're on the left-hand wire,
Right,
not the right wire.
The right way is the wrong way.
so we'll just notch up now, if it'll let it, no it won't let it. We may not even get to top series today, folks. And then it's coasting now. So we'll be applying air brake shortly to slow us down for the points. See, just a little bit of air. Knock that off because we don't want to be. compulsory stop at this tram stop here. So you need it under control because you're now going downhill.
Yeah.
I usually look to make sure nothing is coming in that gateway. It shouldn't be, but you never know. So that's no more than £20 a bed, and it stopped us without any kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
So from here you're going downhill, no power, just push your brake off, you see it's going.
Just rolls down, yeah. Who's got priority on this section?
We have, because we're the downhill
Yeah,
car, but
yeah.
there's nothing in the way, so we just come straight through it. Slow down for the points, which we've done. Knock that off as we're through it. You've got to ring the gong for this building because you can't see past it. There's another compulsory stop here by those studs. Can you see the two studs in the tarmac?
Oh yeah.
Somewhere in that area. What do you say?
That's got mirrors on that one.
Yes.
Yeah, it's certainly different to the heavy rail stuff.
Yes, it's not
More responsive.
much more responsive. It's not quite as you've not got to think so far in advance. But one of the issues is things getting in the way.
Mm. Mm. Yeah. So the air track, is it like a slipper brake that works on the
Yes.
track, is
It's
it?
the opposite shape to the rail,
Yeah.
and it just screws into the rail. So that's going to work on any track conditions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're not trying to stop a wheel.
I know I believe some of the old Spencer screw-on slipper brake
Yes.
would actually lift the tram off the.
The
Yeah.
tram goes up when you put that down
Yeah.
on this case. Right. Ring your gong and wait for your bells. Right. One notch. And off. Just let it brake if we need to double trot. You've got to get off and double trot. So pull us to a stop anyway here. More. That should do. We could get all the way up the line, you see, we'd come down on this wire, so we wouldn't need to do this.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay. Sit one notch, please.
Of course it is.
Yeah, takes it off for you. And two. 3, 4, 5, 6, to make it easier for you to get to it. Huh. I think we'll get there. Thank you. 1 notch, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and off. So now going down there to get us up to about £20 a day. See, just feeding it in gently,
Yeah.
this is going to be much better for us. Release a little bit of that. That's it. So held it now at about 10. That is an issue with this car, the wind has dropped. Just release a bit more, and that's it. Now something's come in this brake, so we'll keep our eye on it. Just a bit more braking now, because this is the steepest part of it.
Is this the
It's
compulsory stop?
just a bit more. A bit more. Hold us there, it'll stop before we get to the block. That's the other thing you see. You've got to trust it.
Yeah.
Right, just ring your gong. You've got your bells. Release your air, no power, it'll push away from you. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. That's fine. Just to check us for these crossings.
Yeah.
That's all. Just a little bit more. When you get to the crossing, you'll be going at the right speed. So now can you release it there? That's it. Just ring your gong a few times if we can't see past this thing. It's a weak pedal, I'm afraid. That's the best we can do with
Yeah.
it. That car's beyond the 18 inches, so with no problem passing it.
Is it those sets?
Yes, that's where the tram body is, the line of the. So it's a braking because we need to stop at this point once we stop. You see the studs at the end of the sets?
Yeah.
That's where we need to stop if we can. Leave it at that, I'm sure it'll do it for us. Just a bit more to this right. No problem. Lovely. So, we'll just put that there so that we can't let them
Drop some
move us
more air in it?
forward. Just a bit to hold this for a minute or two.
You got a trolley turn round thing.
Yes, because without a rope, a swivel head and it can
Yeah.
go around it.
That's useful.
Right, swing your gong. 1 notch. Just go up to 2. And off. It's these strong gusts that blow against the seat.
Yeah, they just catch up.
Right, if we can take out the long ones. to the other. I suppose because it's coming off that. Isn't it? We come off this side, didn't we? No.
Very confusing. Just a minute, Roy. Just stop it. 510 got the tram on the wrong wire.
I think he said it was something was on the wrong wire. The other one, the next one back. 510 was on the wrong wire.
Oh, you're doing it a bit now. They've spotted it.
Oh right. What happened?
They turned the trolley and
Yeah.
they put it on a span wire, not on the running wire.
Right.
So they should take power with it on that wire, just in case. I didn't want to go. It should be dead. The span wire should be dead, but just in case it's not, they set on it on the wrong wire, then come off to cause damage to it or the tram will be overhead. So I was just
Very vigilant. Doing your job, I think.
well, I'm happy to worry about the staff now because they're
They're behind us.
yeah. It's not going to be a case of there's one behind us.
Yeah, the side will stand at the bus stop. We'll just wave at them
We
and
do
go
that.
past.
This one isn't in service because it's car following us. But you're already going down as far as where that red tram's parked. So it's not far, but there's a tram coming.
this morning's breakfast.
Yes, that's what I think. I thought we were taking it back to the depot.
No, we can do that. It said we can do that.
Okay, fair enough. Hold tight, please. Sorry, that was a bad one.
Right, feeling forward. And ring the gong. That's the sound. You don't want any sound, so you don't.
Right.
Ring the gong. Wait for your bells. One notch. And we're off without running backwards. 2. And off. 1 notch and 2. Ring your gong for the passing tram. 3, 4, 5, 6. And off. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Off. You're gone for the gates. Right, 3 notches. And off again. So we're not throwing any power over the crossings, you see.
Through the blades.
Yes.
Yeah.
1, 2. Try and go through with this. I'm not convinced this is dry sufficiently yet.
Want me to find out?
No, we'll keep going. The thing about tram driving is if it's going, keep the bugger going.
Yeah.
3. Ring your gong so they stand back.
Makes no difference.
4, 5, 6, 7. We've got the serving car behind us, so do we need the staff?
No.
No.
Need to see it.
Need to see it.
Is there?
No, we'll wait for them to come up and off. Right, back up to 7 again. And off. Just a bit of braking so we don't fly in here too fast. So we need to be sure those points are right and the leaves aren't letting us see them very well. Right, just push your air off, put a notch on and off, and then we'll go to the blue staff post, yellow staff post, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Anywhere here should do fine, as long as they can turn one. Did you feel it try and pick up on you then?
Yeah.
The rails are still not good. Not exactly the same as the PCC. It's near Well, that was
the British version.
yeah, because the Brits wouldn't pay the paper charges. They had a different used to call them the Spids in Blackpool, and they just did not like them. Because people then and now do some stupid tricks that come to them. If you put it in braking, they don't stop. The other comedy about the legal system, when they got the Falcons from London, which you talked about, they painted the rest of them red to match. But they couldn't have their buses because there was a private operator which owned the road cargo, and they worked out to offer them in there like that. And their buses were always big red and green, and they weren't allowed to get them. So we ended up with red tracks and blue buses. And the Sheffield papers were all different. You know there's no love lost between Leeds and Sheffield. They hated an article, and this is what we've always known. Leeds focus now on the looks. This corporation up there has to pay tram one colour, buses another, so there is no rich and rich. Right, who's up?
That'd be racist now, wouldn't
Yes.
it? Elitist.
Right, well, there's your brake. Put it up to there, then you get it off easier. In you gone. One notch. And wind your handbrake off. Not got it out of the dog yet. Now let it off. And off with that, cover your air brake. It's got to collect the stuff, and then we've got to change ends. Change the pole. It's got the stuff. Just one more notch. And off. And then bring it to rest anywhere here.
Stop them with some cords.
See? See, 180's got the advantage with it having a bow. The wires come together and it can just sail across.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can't. We've got to physically change
Yeah.
the pole. You know, the wind is still strong.
It is, isn't it?
It is,
I don't think I'd recommend going up to the line with double deckers.
No.
Right, wait for your bells. One notch. And two. Alright, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just break us up a little bit. It's lovely. Just push that up. That's it. A little bit more. Never mind. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just coming down a bit further and off. 180 is there, so just cover your brake. Officially, it was supposed to be 3 traction poles apart from 2 cars going in the same direction. Right, lovely. Just bring us to a stop anywhere here. You might need a bit more. That's it. Wait for your bells. Push your air off. And stop. Oh, I think it's the rest of the party joining us. We did get 2 bells though, didn't we?
I did, certainly did.
All aboard. I think you've got somebody else coming towards you.
Attracted somebody else now.
Just push your hair off. Now we've got 2 cars in service again now. For this next crossing. That's it. Push that off. We've gone to the building. Stopped while it unloads its passengers. Release all the air. As it levels off and it will stop you. Wherever it comes to rest will do fine. So just push your air off. Right, we'll pull that away so we can't get sent forward wrongly.
You haven't got much really to put your handbrake on or off.
Well, it's not scheduled really or set to do anything else but hold the car in place. So it only needs an on, quarter turn.
We're just used to wind and wind and wind and
Well,
wind.
that's where the standard handbrake comes,
Yeah,
yes. But this was just used literally to park it on.
So what braking will that have?
180, that's the one with the 6 different brakes.
Ah, right, yeah.
Air wheel, air track, hand wheel, hand track, electric brake and electromagnetic brake.
Ah, right.
Seemingly in about 1936 that was involved in an accident in City Square. It crushed a motorcycle combination between it and the tram in front of it. When the driver said it wouldn't stop. When the Board of Trade went over it, because Leeds weren't allowed to touch it until the Board of Trade had done over it. There's nothing wrong with its brakes, I'm sorry, it was operator error. Oh, I think they've made room for us to go in. Right, key in forward. And ring your gong. Put a notch on. Sorry, I think I've knocked into your camera, I do apologise. Then off. We're through now. Just put a bit more on to hold it.